Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are back for another match of the Sevens. We've even got background music for this one provided by ours truly, George. But through the starting lineups for Australia and Fiji, it will be Beleki, Davao, also Nagasau, Alunasau, Naimasi, Riwai, and Donu. Then for the Australians, Faith Nathan, Dominic Detoy, Charlotte Keslick, Madison Ashby, Tia Hines. And alongside them, there were two other names, but they go by that quick that you don't actually get a chance to look at who it is who are out there. But Shani Williams, a lot of experience off the bench. Same with Demi Hayes, the skipper. And for the Fijians, they have got Kavuru as one to watch out for in the bench for this game. But do let me know who you think will be able to take out this victory. Both sides having wins in their first two contests of the Commonwealth Games Sevens, and both wanted the clean sweep. But can they do it, though?
No, I don't know. So we're watching the games, and I don't know. Charlotte Keslick's going to have to do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, look out for Alunasau, number 6 for the Flying Fijians. She is a brilliant player, and she will be dangerous. And also, who's the other dude? That's your bookie, says Gregory.
The referee's so hot.
He is. He's George. He came round because he was bored at the pub, so he showed up, and he just kind of came in, didn't you? Yeah. He's one of the other Kiwi lads on paper, you know. He's
I don't get paid, though, so...
Good evening, Hamish and George, says David Mod, and who will Samoa verse in the quarterfinals? They will verse, more than likely, it will either be Australia or Kenya. We just don't quite know who it will be yet. And greetings, Jen, to Hopeful as well, says Nathan. It certainly is. Tia Hines about to kick us off for this first half of the match. And Tosofiti says, Aban, Aussie, buy a try. Let's go, Charlotte, says David, and also the smiley face from Gregory.
All the blokes are here
there as well.
Noodles.
They just not quite go the 10 there, but Fiji have got this ball back now, and they will be looking to continue from where they left off in their last game. They have been dangerous throughout this competition. Fiji, it's a good low tackle by Madison Levi, one of the best young players in the 7th circuit. It was Beleki who did take that carry, couple cells of the dummy there.
Oh, no.
Wide cut out pass. That is Alunasau. Watch her go. Nice step on the inside. Round 2 players. Great low tackle by Charlotte Keslick. The offload goes up to Nagasau, the captain for Fiji. Now heading back across field. This is looking dangerous for Fiji. Just hanging on to this ball. Donu finds the offload up. Keslick loses her feet in the breakdown, so unable to turn it over. Let's go, Aussie girls. And then my brother says, David the Modern, go. Says Nathan as well. Nice run. Big run from Devere. Offload up. Alunasau got pace on the outside. Keslick has to tackle her. She's missed it, though. And Alunasau almost getting through Nagasau. There was a slip from the Aussies. And it will be the try for Fiji. Now, I should mention, whoever wins this game will either be playing England or New Zealand. And I think a lot of people would rather play England in that matchup, as New Zealand are one of the favourites to be able to go all the way. But it is Nagasau, the captain. Ruzilla, she was right in the right place. But first of all, Alunasau, nice little overlap round to the short side. And can we have a Charlotte emoji, please? Same as George will agree. Says it was there for David. Maybe. We'd have to probably ask your permission to be able to use one.
No.
We'd have to do like a cartoon version. So I think, let's go watching here because I can't be bothered getting up and walking to the living room, says P1. Fair enough. So hopefully the commentary won't be too bad for you. Hopefully the scoreboard keeps up, but it has been very asleep. For some reason, I have a bit of a bone to pick with Flash Score. They never update the women's games like they do the men's.
Sexist.
Maybe. You know, it just always...
No, we don't care.
Yeah, it just sits there for ages. So it is currently 5-0 in favour of Australia.
Oh, the Aussies came for it. Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, 5-0 in favour of Fiji. Hi, says Amelia. Welcome in, Amelia. Hope you are doing well. Nice work from Fiji. Once again, a little bit of a lap around. Riwai gets it off to Alunasau. She was brilliant during the Tokyo Olympics. Flicked out the back. The skill from Fiji here.
Hold on.
It's going to be a penalty for the high tackle.
The hot referee's just blowing a whistle.
Now, sitting 40 metres out. Alunasau, little pop pass up to Donu. Boy, she's got some speed. They just let her straight through.
Damn it, man.
And this is an Australian side that actually conceded one of the least amount of tries
so bad
throughout the World 7 circuit. They are number 1 in the world currently, the Australians.
How did that go so hard? Right, she's ran in a straight line.
Cicinelli, Donu goes straight through.
She didn't even... She's like, here you go. She's all right.
You have to say, I think Kaslik was just too far on the outside. She was expecting the wide pass from Fiji, but the thing with Fiji is they are so elusive that they can find any little gap and make it into a try.
Oh, wow.
That pass up.
Run straight.
And also we have got there Josh Turner, Aussie men's sevens player, lives in my apartment complex. My claim to fame, says Gregory. I would take that. Is it a big apartment complex or is it only kind of a few? Because he is actually, I believe he's playing later on. I really want to see the ref now, says PJ. Also, that is the thing.
Beautiful.
Rather than the game, the referee is the thing that's tempting you to get to your living room.
She's beautiful. She's a real cute deal.
That one is once again not going to go to the 10. And also few, says Gregory. So, yeah. I guess.
Forward pass there, man.
No, they're just getting it back to halfway.
Kaslik's looking good.
Kaslik about to take the quick tap on the halfway line. Huge congratulations, Hamish, for your team scoring 254 world record in T20. Yeah, they scored a huge amount. And then what's the score currently? It is sitting 12-0 to Fiji, but the score is just a little bit behind. It's another penalty to Australia. Looks like momentum is shifting.
Where's she going?
Madison Ashby just not quite on the mark.
Just organised.
And it's actually going to be the Fijian scrum, so that is why she is not allowed to take the quick tap. And there we go. The scoreboard has updated, but we are currently 5 minutes through this contest, and it is 12-0 in favour of Fiji.
That bloke there knows what he's doing.
Tim Walsh.
He's like, I love this job. Mate, this is awesome.
Now, 2.5 minutes left of the first half. Australia will be looking to get themselves back into this contest, whereas Fiji will be looking to extend the lead just a little bit further.
I just got destroyed in the scrum.
Nice push there.
Well, she's just going to do that
now
again.
Pop up. Oh, that ball slipped. If that ball didn't slip, that was another try for Fijiana. Kaslik slings it wide.
Like the Fijians.
Faith Nathan now has to clean it up.
Where's she going to go?
Passes across to Ashby.
Oh, Lord.
Shut down very early. Is the babes Charlotte playing for Oz? She is at the moment.
Yeah, but I'm more in love with the referee.
I mean, I can actually tell you the referee's name if you really need it. The referee in charge of this game is Lauren Jenner, a
Give her on
Kiwi.
Instagram, look, lads.
And that is going to be the penalty now to Fiji.
If I have to.
She is from New Zealand. You might have half a shot, mate.
Nah.
No, I'll just stalk her instead.
Lauren Jenner. Nah, who would know, man? Who would know what one she is? Treviso base? Nah. What if I search?
Girls, like, come on, girls. Let's get it, Nathan. And if it's a bit of all right, eh? Says a bit of all right, eh? Says Gregory.
Bit of all right, yeah.
Almost stolen there by Fiji, but it's a knock on, so I believe that may.
Google images.
Now passing back across, slinging pass, but they will be going back for the initial knock on. And I think Kaslik is asking the question of should it have been a yellow card for that one? You have got yourself hooked on the microphone. Still hooked. There we go. Take it off, yeah. And also, we have got, they should be aggressive like this against Scotland, not Australia, not Scotland. They didn't even take Australia 2015 final revenge on 2021 final, says the ninja dude there.
Damn.
Kaslik.
Short Kaslik with the shit throw. Damn it.
See, like they're saying, any game that would be a yellow card. So a little bit hard done by there, the Aussies, to not end up with the yellow card against the Fijians. But now only 45 seconds left of this first half. It looks like Shani Williams made her way out there with the headgear on. It's going to be a free kick for the pre-engagement. Now Charlotte Kaslik goes off into the hands of Madison Ashby. She's got plenty of pace. Goes out to Faith Nathan, who's a hard woman to stop when she goes down the wing, slings it inside. And Ashby has had just that little mistake there.
God damn it.
And also Australia or who for Samoa in the quarterfinal. Forgot, says PJ.
Sideline ref.
So it is going to be either Australia or Kenya. So it's either going to be a big hard-hitting affair or a little bit more of an evenly matched contest, which is going to be very exciting. Where are you? Where are you, Faith? Says Nathan there. Of course, sharing Nathan's first name as her last name. Sideline ref is either Hollywood, Rebecca Reyes, or television match official is Claire Louise Daniels. If you have to know. Now, Alunisau waits for that ball. The ball is out. That is a collapsed scrum, but it's going to become a penalty. That was very lucky for Fiji. Alunisau kicks it into touch, and at halftime it will be 12-0 in favour of the underdogs, Fiji. And also, New Zealand hates Australia in cricket, but they need to hit 36 to score 252. And New Zealand first match is with Australia in the T20 World Cup 2022 as well. But this is the last match of Pool B that we will be seeing until we get to see into the semi-final matchups.
That's right.
Which are going to be very exciting indeed.
You're very correct about things like that, aren't you?
Cheers, mate. That's why I bring you here, just to tell me how right I always am. You know?
What are they all doing standing around?
They're breathing. Deep breaths.
They're breathing.
Because have you ever seen when like someone puts their hands above their heads and breathes like that? Gets as much oxygen as you can into the lungs. Fiji, they've got the thing how they put their hands on the hips.
They're just yelling at each other. You fucking shit. Get up, tackling.
Keslick is fired up at the moment.
Ladies.
I feel bad for number 6. She looks like she didn't do anything wrong. She wasn't even on the
field.
I
didn't do anything wrong. I tackled. Number 4's confused. What are you on about?
That is Dominic DeToy.
No, not like he knows what he's talking about.
But now, Shani Williams, Charlotte Keslick, few of those more experienced players, Demi Hayes, another one who does have to really make sure that she steps up in the next little while.
Absolutely. That's what I say when I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Donu, she did very nicely. Jimmy Neesham and Mark Chapman are only one who will save New Zealand against Australia in Australia ICC T20 World Cup 2022, says the Ninja Dude.
Don't know about that one.
There as well. Shani Williams. Will she score in this contest?
I don't know, but Charlotte Keslick isn't that good looking.
And now we go down 10 subscribers.
Yeah. Well, who cares? We don't need them.
And also, anyway, does George like to visit Mr. Beast?
The channel? Yeah, sometimes.
He's got more into the sidemen recently out of the two.
Some of the latest videos are funny, man.
And go Fiji, says Hanoi. Kicking off now.
That's your league. That's your dick.
Now running forward, Fijiana. Got the opportunity going over the top. Nagasau has ended up cleaning up her own player in the process. Now Donu plays halfback. Fijiana once again looking to attack. It's a wide cutout pass. Great step. Round Faith Nathan. Good offload found as well. This is dangerous from Fijiana. Keslick drags her down, gets her hands on the ball, gets a clean turn over.
Pulled that out of her.
But a little knock on the ground. I reckon this will be a golden point game, extra time. Says Gregory there that George get told he looks like the Steve will do it guy.
No, this is the first time I've been told that.
Steve will do it from Nelk.
Yeah. I like him too.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. A real good guy. He donates a lot of money to people who need it. You know?
Yeah. There you go, eh?
Yeah.
What else have you been compared to?
Who else? Ryan Reynolds.
Have you? When that happened?
Just over the weekend.
How drunk were they?
Not drunk.
Okay.
It's my uncle. You look like Ryan Reynolds. She's uncle.
Your uncle?
Who else? Chris Hemsworth. He told me himself, actually. He told me I look like Ryan Reynolds, and I said I look like you, mate. He said, okay.
Now Fiji, 40 metres out. Did you see the Ninja Dudes guys?
What's that?
Does George walk or eat so much?
You calling me fat Ninja Dude?
He does both, mate.
I like food, man. God.
If you like Andrew Tate, says PJ. And also Brad Pitt says a nice run from Fijiana. And they will be able to get themselves another try. This time Zavea.
Here comes Fiji. But late to that.
Just a little bit. Kane Williamson literally looks like PewDiePie, says the Ninja Dude. There's actually a guy in our town who looks like Kane Williamson. And I think he's an electrician or a plumber or something. Yeah. But he looks like splitting image.
How do you know it's not him?
Well, I saw him during a test match once.
If you see that guy, just say, hey, Kane, what's up? And he'll go, how did you know? No, these things, man. You know? Fiji are doing what they do.
They're doing it well, too.
They are carving it up, man. They are carving it up.
They are making a statement against the Australians here. Just before making it into the semi-finals, what does that do to the confidence? The thing is, though, I don't think that's terrible because, not the turd part, with Australia losing, because normally when Australia have a loss, they fire up for the next game, and that would be perfect timing in the semi-finals.
Nah, they just shit.
Oh, so it's not even on TV
she just got smashed.
What about 9 now or something along those lines, Hanoi? Is it available? Oh, they want an A, brother George and Hamish. How are you? Says Ollie Dom. Very well.
That's because the NRL and the AFL just take up every single little bit of space anyone's ever got on TV.
And it's Levi, ex-AFL player.
Yeah, and Australia Sports. That's
wide pass. It's a rough one from Keslick. And now once again, Fiji, the Via points the offload up. It's almost a tip tackle. Another offload. Keslick gets it back. That is the fighting spirit.
Run a bit quickly in that, for God's sake.
The skipper. Now Faith Nathan trying to make her way through. She's being
hands on the ball.
Wrestled down, and it's a penalty to Australia. Georgia speaking facts, says PJ.
Out there doing it.
Keslick has been hit hard.
Peace, my lord.
They've called it as a knock-on against Fiji, but I think they'll take that every day of the week.
She just got murdered on the field.
Look at this shot. Boom! Midsection.
She's like, ow! She wasn't even looking, man.
That's a shot.
The entire country of
Maria
Fiji
Naimasi
hit that woman. The entire country of that Fiji.
It's a great
She's
one.
not even getting up. She's not giving up, actually. That hurt too much.
George be like, oh my God, Ninja Dude is so funny to me and to Hamish, and will be buying me KFC chicken or McDonald's.
You want me to buy you KFC?
No, I think, don't know. I mean, I'd take
George
some
be
KFC.
like, oh my God, Ninja Dude is so funny to me. What are you on about? You want me to buy you KFC? And to Hamish, and we'll buy me
tap. Taken. Whakasilia not quite on the mark.
some crunching tackles. Says Gregory. Well done, Gregory.
There's been some big hits, that is for sure. You're looking at my mum.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
See if she's there. See, they do these big cutout passes, but
Madison Levi.
That works really well.
She goes in for the first try of the match for Australia.
It usually doesn't work.
Now 2 minutes left. Madison Levi. She has scored the first try of the match.
Are these women
for
paid?
Australia? Yeah.
Oh.
These women pay.
I'm just making sure.
Fiji, go, says Gita.
I'll pay them if they're not paid, you know. Doing well.
Lick your lip after saying that statement. I'll pay them if they're not paid.
No, I'm not like that, mate.
No, you don't swing that way. You're into dudes.
Yeah.
It's going just out to the right-hand side. Now, currently, the score sits 19 points to 5. Madison Levi, 6 tries already in this tournament, and they have only played 3 games. Pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah.
About to be kicked off once again now by Jessie Southwell.
Sure. Jessie Southwell.
Why do you laugh at every name I say? Is it because I know the names and you're like, how does this go?
Jessie Southwell, the well on the south side.
Oh, she's just kicked an introduction on the full.
Silly, silly woman.
And I was like, does it also Mothe Mara Aussie?
What?
I hope that's not offensive.
Mothe Mara Aussie.
What? Think about
Arby, what do you say?
Abe, it might be.
Abe? Arby? Figure it out.
Aluni Sal about to kick off. Fiji flags and there for Cipriano. Now Aluni Sal off into the hands of number 7. We haven't really seen too much of Kavuru. Big shot once again coming back from Madison Levi.
My God.
At the moment, both sides just trying to put in those massive hits. Great low tackle by Madison Levi. Keslick straight over the ball. That'll be the penalty to Australia with 50 seconds left. She wants to take the quick tap, and she does just that. Now Southwell goes one more across. If Australia do manage, it was not quite the one that they needed. It's a double blow of the whistle, and now it's a yellow card against Fiji.
God damn it, bloody woman.
And also Aussie. Says Mike there. And Ben Stokes and Josh Butler literally supports New Zealand. When New Zealand versus Australia happens, Jason Roy and Stuart Broad supports Australia. And they have found out on the 7+ app, says Hanoi. So, yeah, that is the one that, 9's not the right one, is it? It's 7. Is it nice girls? Says Nathan. Southwell passes back across, 30 seconds left.
Where they're going. They're all standing behind each other.
Now,
is she the only one? No, she got another one out there.
Keslick off to Demi Hayes now. Starting to
stride
here, Demi Hayes. She's got pace, and with time on the board, the Australians will have one last crack.
Oh, yeah.
She runs it back. Gives it off into the hands of Southwell. This kick does need to go over, though.
She'll be stoked about that. She'll be stoked.
She strikes. She gets it. And now Australia, they are sitting 12 points to 19 with a kick to come. They will be kicking it off, though, Australia.
So you know what I get on TikTok? I get all the TikToks about the Commonwealth flats where the athletes stay. Some naughty teens in that, man. I saw a TikTok earlier of the group of girls watching their neighbour across the hall naked guy. They're all spying on him. Yeah.
About to be kicked off by Southwell. She goes long. Madison Levi slaps back for the Kiwis, or sorry, for the Aussies, but it is going to be called as a tackle. They do have to release. Fiji will kick this one into touch, and Fiji caused the upset, winning this match.
Fiji.
And come on, girls, says Nathan there. And Canada will have a 47-point handicap versus Sri Lanka next. I don't care about how bad Sri Lanka may be at sevens. There isn't enough time or possession to win by over 47, in my opinion. Let's see if I'm wrong, says Jack Lewis. That's the thing. We did see New Zealand. I think they were able to beat Sri Lanka 60-0. So can Canada do just that? It's going to be interesting, but we are going to be skipping that game. We will just be sitting here chatting for a bit, and then we are coming back for New Zealand versus England as the last game of the women's sevens that we will be covering of the opening session. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Like I mentioned, 19 points to 12. In the end, the tries were scored by Madison Levi and Demi Hayes for the Australians.
Go like the Kiwi Lads gaming channel as well, guys. Don't be silly.
There were actually quite a few nice tries scored by Fiji in this match as well.
Well done.
Very nice work there. I believe the best one, see the Donu, or maybe I would give it to Devaya. She did very nicely. And congrats, Fiji. Says Hanoi, exactly right. Brilliantly done. So Fiji will top the standings in Pool B. They will be moving through to face off with the loser of New Zealand versus England. In fact, that might be a lie. I think they will be going head-to-head, more than likely with England in their semi-final, which does leave us Australia versus New Zealand as a semi-final in the women's. That is one to lick the lips about and to get very excited about, because it is going to be awesome. And New Zealand are a massive favourite to beat England. England were not very good at sevens. They're decent overall. I would give them like about a 5th place ranking, somewhere around there, little bit behind Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji, but they're probably the next side, to be fair, in the rankings. So, yeah, we will have to wait and see how they do end up going, but they are second at the moment in that group. Like they mentioned, Canada need to win this game by a massive margin, and New Zealand would have to beat England by a massive margin for Canada to be able to move on to the next stage. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. We will be back a little bit later on with New Zealand versus England, but thank you all very much for being here, and we will see you all for the next one.
I have a